Remember the Arab Spring? Protests, revolutions, all fueled by social media. At the heart of it all was Twitter, this little platform with a bluebird logo. Suddenly everyone was a journalist, an activist, a commentator, a fruit vendor in Tunisia. He sparked a revolution with a tweet. Celebrities, they were tweeting their breakfast choices. Politicians, well, let's just say some tweets are better left forgotten. Twitter was the wild west of the internet, a place where news broke faster than your heart after a summer fling. It was chaotic, exhilarating, and occasionally terrifying. It was all so new and exciting. Suddenly we collectively took our first step into a virtual world. But like any good Hollywood fable, Twitter's story has its fair share of drama, intrigue, and facepalm moments. So grab your phone charger and plug in as we delve into the epic fails and mishaps that have come to define this little bluebird we love to hate follow. Twitter started in 2006 as a simple idea. What if you could share what you were doing in 140 characters or less, like a text message, but for the whole world to see? It was like a global game of show and tell, and boy did people have things to show and tell. It quickly became the go-to platform for breaking news, celebrity gossip, and cat videos because, internet. It gave a voice to the voiceless, connected people across continents, and even helped topple dictators. Not bad for a website that couldn't even figure out how to make an edit button. But with great power comes great responsibility, and a whole lot of opportunities to mess things up royally, and mess up they did. From disastrous product launches to questionable CEO decisions, Twitter's history is littered with enough software glitches to make a tech giant blush. We'll pause for a moment while you check your DMs real quick, because this is where the story gets really good, or bad, depending on how you look at it. Remember Twitter fleets? Yeah, me neither. And that's the problem. Twitter has a knack for launching products that disappear faster than your New Year's resolutions. Remember when they tried to make Twitter more like Instagram with photo filters? Or when they introduced fleets, their very own version of disappearing messages, only to scrap it months later. It's like they're playing a game of tech world roulette, spinning the wheel of innovation and hoping anything sticks. These product launches weren't just forgettable, they were downright confusing. It was like Twitter was trying to be everything to everyone, all while forgetting what made it special in the first place, its simplicity. These product misfires not only left users scratching their heads, but also made Twitter look indecisive and out of touch. It was like hearing your dad casually throw skibidi riz into a conversation with your friends, entertaining for all the wrong reasons. Twitter CEOs. They're like your paycheck on a Friday night. They come and go faster than you can say, "This round's on me." From Jack Dorsey's second coming to Elon Musk's chaotic reign, Twitter's leadership has been anything but boring. We've had CEOs who were too quiet, CEOs who were too loud, and CEOs who seemed to spend more time tweeting about their cryptocurrency investments than, actually running the company. It's enough to make you wonder what multi-billion-dollar tech CEOs actually do all day. Whatever it is, these leadership changes have had real consequences. They've led to strategic U-turns, employee morale at record lows for the company, and a general sense that the ship is sailing without a captain, or at least one who has a map of where they're going. Section 5. The Twitter sphere implodes, employee exodus, and user outrage. Imagine this. You're a Twitter employee. You're working on a new feature, maybe something revolutionary like an edit button. Suddenly, the CEO tweets that the company is pivoting to become a live audio platform. You check your phone with a sigh of relief. You haven't been fired yet. This is the reality for many Twitter employees who have had to weather the storm of constant change, confusing directives, and a work environment that can only be described as chaotic good at best. And let's not forget the users, the lifeblood of any social media platform. They've had to endure everything from rampant harassment to the rise of misinformation, all while watching their beloved platform morph into something almost unrecognizable. The result? An employee exodus that would make Moses proud, and a user base more disillusioned than a new grad with a philosophy degree. Section 6, from bad tweets to PR nightmares, a timeline of controversies. Remember that time a celebrity tweeted a racial slur? Or when a politician used Twitter to spread misinformation about a global pandemic? Or that time a brand's Twitter account was hacked and started tweeting out death metal lyrics? Yeah, those weren't great days for Twitter's PR team. From celebrity meltdowns to corporate blunders, Twitter has become the go-to platform for public relations disasters. It's like a digital dumpster fire that everyone can't help but watch burn. These controversies have not only damaged Twitter's reputation, but have also raised serious questions about the platform's role in amplifying hate speech, misinformation, and online bullying. It's a tough pill to swallow for a company that once prided itself on being the free speech wing of the Free Speech Party. Twitter's hard-learned lessons. So what has Twitter learned from all of this? Well, for starters, maybe don't launch a new product every other week. And maybe, just maybe, listen to your users and employees once in a while. They might have some good ideas, like, an edit button. But beyond the obvious, Twitter's mishaps have highlighted the importance of responsible leadership, the need for a clear product vision, and the dangers of neglecting your user base. It's a cautionary tale for any tech company that thinks it can coast on hype and hashtags alone. The question now is, can Twitter apply these hard-learned lessons and right the ship? Or will it continue to be the Titanic of social media, sailing towards an iceberg of its own making? What's next for X? The future of the hashtag. Twitter, or X as it's now known, is at a crossroads, pun intended. Will it learn from its past mistakes and emerge as a more responsible and user-friendly platform? Or will it continue down the path of chaos and controversy, alienating users and becoming a cautionary tale of tech hubris? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. The world will be watching, tweeting, and memeing every step of the way. After all, this is Twitter we're talking about, where even the biggest blunders can become viral sensations. So finish hearting that girl's retweet, because the ride's far from over. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, Twitter will finally figure out how to add that edit button we've all been waiting for. A guy can dream, right? One last tweet, a final word before we log off. We hope you laughed and learned at the epic fails and mishaps of Twitter, laid bare for your reading pleasure. It's been a wild ride, full of twists, turns, and enough cringeworthy moments to give us the ick. But through it all, one thing remains clear. Twitter, for all its flaws, has changed the way we communicate, consume information, and connect with the world around us. It's a platform that's given a voice to the voiceless, sparked revolutions, and yes, even helped us find long-lost friends from high school. So, the next time you're scrolling through your Twitter feed, shaking your head at a particularly egregious tweet, remember this. Behind every blunder, every controversy, and every viral meme, there's a story to be told. And that story, my friends, is far from over. Hashtag winning.